Should Alberta separate? I hope not. I hope for the long-term sake of my children, my family, the Canada as I know it, that Canada could remain united and Canada could be one strong country. Should they? They've been getting the short end of the stick for a long time. The equalization payments that they pay versus the red tape that they get in their country, or their province, pardon me, I'm not implying they should be their own country, is unfair in a lot of ways, and I see it from their perspective. Premier Danielle Smith recently announced 4 main things that she wants from Ottawa, and I don't disagree with her opinions on what she wants for her province. She represents her province, not the country. Similar to what we see with the Bloc de Québécois, there's a provincial group that represents the interests of Quebec that's accepted by the rest of the country, so why shouldn't Alberta take the same position and advocate for their own best interests and own best case scenario for them? I hope they don't. I think there's a lot more to separation than just pulling the plug and separating. I've seen some information around Indigenous treaties and how that would affect it. I'm not going to claim to be an expert on that by any means, so I think it's a little bit more difficult than say, hey, we're out of Canada, here's the new line. But I think as a country, we need to do better respecting the West Coast. As an example, the first past poll election process, I was watching the election live on TV, and they announced a minority government for the Liberal Party before any of the polls out west are even done being counted. So I appreciate how Albertans may feel like they're getting the short end of the stick, and I think we need to find a way to do better as a country to unite.